It's Wednesday again, and I'm off to the dentist again. Getting 2 fillings today. Shouldn't be too bad, but I hate needles. Well, I just arrived at the dentist. I am 15 minutes early. It is 3:45, so I must go in and face my destiny. 4:38, and we are done in the dentist. I tell you, it is worth finding a good dentist. I'm probably speaking funny because my face is still very frozen on the left side. My current dentist is amazing. I've had root canals done by this particular dentist that are less stressful and painful than a simple filling by a shitty dentist. So let's get on out of here and see what we can get up to with a frozen face. See if we can make it out of the parking lot without smashing into anybody. Watching my own videos while cooking supper. Alright, so we have a Briggs & Stratton engine here that came off of a tiller, a yards machine tiller that's sitting right over there. And the engine is bad. It has something very bad going on inside, which we will take a look and see what it is. But surely it's not worth repairing. I just so happen to have a brand new short block still in the box, and I believe I can make it work. The part that sticks out here is a bit longer, so what I'm going to do is start tearing this down. It looks like it sucked in a lot of dirt around the mouth of the carburetor. I'm not sure if that's what led to the failure, but it definitely didn't help. Definitely doesn't sound good. Wow, I didn't even have to pull the flywheel, it just came off. That's interesting. See if we can break the head bolts loose. One, two. I think this might be a different engine. As I'm taking these head bolts out, it's kind of dawning on me that bolt pattern's a little different. Let's see. We'll see if see if this head will fit on this short block. I'll just take a quick look here. Well, it was a nice thought, but turns out it's not going to work. Some nasty looking oil in there. We got our tappets. Holy wow. That's some syrupy, nasty stuff in there. The cap looks okay. There's no major marks in there. Hardly any noticeable wear at all, actually. But I think the piston will tell us a different story. Would definitely be reusable, but it has some hazy marks on it. We'll pull the piston out here. Try to pull the piston out anyway. See what happens. Normally you would push it out the top, but for some reason it didn't seem to want to go out the top. Oh yeah, there's quite a bit of material wore off. That's interesting. The material wore off both sides, which indicates just wear. So it was sucking in a lot of dirt through the intake, which I noted earlier. The camera probably won't pick it up, but there's quite a bit of wear on the top side here, and there's quite a bit of wear on the bottom side as well. And the oil is like this syrupy, pasty grossness. So most of this stuff is just going to become scrap metal, and I will find another engine to put on the tiller. So we've got a new plan. I've got a new plan, and the new plan is in this box. Now this is a Snow Series engine. I don't know what they call it, Snow King or whatever. It's a brand new engine, still in the box, and set up for winter use. So what I will have to do, two things I need to do with this engine. I need to put a filter on it because this doesn't have any filtration system. It's a snowblower engine. The other problem is the crankshaft. It uses a split style pulley, and the pulley is the right size, but the shaft is too long. So what I'm going to do is mount this engine on the tiller and then see if I can make the original pulley work. I may be able to make it work with some shims, but if not, I will cut the end of the crankshaft off, and then we will find another pulley that will work for us. Sit it on here and make sure all the holes line up. It appears that they do. There we go. It's going to probably hit the cover here. These crankshafts aren't really that hard of material. I believe they're hardened around the journal areas where the bearing surface is, but the crankshaft itself is just cast. They're not that hard. So it shouldn't be much trouble to drill into this and then cut it off once I've got it drilled and tap it. Yeah, actually what I'll probably do is drill it, tap it, and then cut it off. And the reason why I'll do it that way is because the hole that is the existing hole will act as a guide for my drill bit, so it will make it a lot easier to get the hole in the right place. Not sure why it's shaking around so much. Going really well, I think. All right, got it drilled out to depth that quick. In this clip, I'm using my drill and a 5/16 by 24 tap to tap out the hole in the end of the crankshaft. This would normally not work very well, but because this is cast iron, it machines very easily. It turns out the DeWalt is capable of doing a lot more than I thought it was. All right. So now I will remove this and put the pulley in place and then figure out where we need to cut the crankshaft off. So all I'm going to do is scribe a line and use a metal cutting blade in my Mastercraft reciprocating saw jig. Just like that, we've that's hot. Cut off the end of the crankshaft. Oh yeah, we got lots of threads. Now, see if the pulleys fit on here properly. Obviously, I'm going to touch up the end of the crankshaft here a bit, clean that up, but we'll see if it fits on first. Perfect. We did it. All right, I'll just get a file and touch that up. So this is what we're left with. I cut the end off of the crankshaft. It used to be that long. The pulley fits on like so. And there is a little recess here so that when I install the bolt, the washer will actually push on the shoulder of the pulley and hold everything together snug. Now we just need to put on a few extra bits like the belt guide and the belt cover, and I can actually fire it up and test it. Well, that's pretty awesome. It looks like it's going to work out perfect. We'll just pull the engagement handle here and see if the belt tightens up. Everything seems to be fine there, so we'll throw the belt cover on, pour some gas in the engine, make sure that it has oil in it. I don't think it does, and then fire it up. Perfect. I still need to swap out some stuff here. I need to put the air filter on it from the old unit. It's set up for snow use, so it doesn't have any kind of filtration. So this engine would become garbage really quickly if it was just left this way. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys next time.